Okay, so I'm using my Bluetooth headphones, earbuds, and I hope that it's actually recording something. Let's see. I don't know how loud that is either. It keeps because the Bluetooth keeps accidentally turning up the whatever that music is. All right, so I was just I don't even mean to be pulling cards, but then like a story will come out and so it's a situation, and it's like there are at least different cards, but I get so sick of this situation. It's like I wish it would get to a point so I would know why I have to keep even like having this dude's name brought up because the rest of my life, like he's like Voldemort, he who must not be named. So because if you say someone's name, then they might come back. Speak of the devil, really. So, okay. I'm gonna make that bigger. You would think I would have had this figured out. Okay, I'm stalling. I always do that. Oh my god, I just kicked that over. Yeah, it was like 8 of Wands. Like, hurry up. Okay, so first row. This seems to be like one person's row, and then there's another energy here, and then yeah, there are four people ish kind of in this reading. So comes up with this magician. This is someone that is using their will to manifest something. This is also someone that thinks of himself as the perfect man or trying to be the perfect man. Wish I hadn't changed the age. Oh, now I'm going to be jittery. Okay, that's great. Anyway, okay, so this is a man trying to be the perfect man, and then also using their will, their willpower to turn the wheel of fortune. So this is someone who is trying to force a situation to go their way. They're controlling or attempting to control something. And they're being very, they're using all the tools at their disposal to get this wheel of fortune to turn the way that, what the hell, Myrna? The way that they want. Fighting, this is a struggle with the universe, which is kind of stupid. But then again, this situation we've been talking about for a while, these are like Scooby-Doo villains over here. So this Queen of Wands, this is a woman. I'm so sorry it's jittery now. I was not jittery before I did this. And I'm not going to go get... no, I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. So this Queen of Wands, this is about someone who helps others in matters of passion or inspiration, or pretty much, yeah. This is someone who tries to control or arrange social situations. Anyway, so this Queen of Wands, she is making someone sad or causing some kind of difficulty for this King of Pentacles. And why is this like camera like blurry now? It was crystal clear just a minute ago. Okay, so this King of Pentacles, as you can see, he's got his hand out looking for some money. This is a man, this is a man of material. This is someone very concerned with the physical world. So, this man took a bribe. No, this man actually um, put something. It's like he is offering something or giving something away, but at the same time, he's asking for something. But it doesn't have to necessarily have to be. So, he's also a dickhead. But this is a man of pentacles, concerned with the material world. And, yeah, kind of lazy. And I don't get my cards in reverse. I just kind of feel for it by the cards around it. And, bottom of the deck was a Seven of Swords energy. And in this deck specifically, it is talking about not only is someone trying to steal something, but they are trying to... and I'm not letting myself look at the book. I'm trying to read this intuitively. This is someone who is trying to make something impossible, or this is someone who has a silly project, and this is just someone willing to use underhanded tactics, because remember, this is a magician up here, to steal something by using... She's greasing the wheel. She is using her will to turn the wheel, no matter which direction. Now, this is also somebody who's pretending to be a Queen of Wands as well. This is, I guess, a doppelganger. I don't know. I don't want it to sound like everybody else's readings, but this is a matter of some kind of change that she enforced. Pretty much just to be... Oh, wow. Now I'm going to be really jittery? Holy shit. That's impossible. Oh, my God. And my other hand is just fine. Okay, so this, also, this is an eye, the Eye of Ra. This is some kind of... They're doing it just to watch someone be sad, or with the intention of... This is about change, and I just feel like this is a card that is very, making people sad on purpose. I mean, they just do it just to do it. It's called Snyderfroden or something. There's a German word for it, and it's taking pleasure in watching someone else's misfortune. And just that she wants all the attention on her. She can't stand it if someone else is the center of attention. This is someone who wants to be popular. This is someone who is willing to do whatever to be the it girl. And there's an L, oh my God. There's a singer, Ellie or something. Anyway, it's called the It Girl. You know, you need a flick of the wrist. It's talking about some girl that is using sex to be popular. So, but either way, whatever this... Now, this is supposed to be talking about getting... God, this guy's looking for handouts. It's like he, Paper crown, we're looking for a handout. But look, he's also being given something by this woman as well. Okay, get on with it, Morna. Okay, so we got a manipulator, rearranger, trying to manipulate some kind of good fortune. And this guy thought that he was stealing it for himself, but she stole it out from under him, and I'm the holdup. But anyway, so this is a betrayal. That's once again about material gain. This is also about obsession and control and bad habits, bad practices. Also notice it's a dragon. Somebody needed to slay the dragon, but instead they became the dragon. But anyway, this betrayal was orchestrated by evil for evil reasons. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Glory. This is marriage of convenience, or this is an opportunist. This is a woman who is very... Your money is my money is my money, and their money is my money too. And she actually, normally these two don't like each other, but they were willing to work together because this is like a mother, or in some way these two are related. And he is conditioned to, because like this is supposed to be a mother, this is supposed to be somebody who cares about him, and I would look after you like no one else. Oh man, one time, okay, they won't take care of you like I will. And I said, I think you have care and control confused. Anyway, this is a similar frame of mind. And yeah, this is a King and Queen of Pentacles, but he takes handouts from her. See, she's giving him something, and it's not sex. This guy isn't doing it for sex, because he likes to prove he can get it from anywhere. But, oh, I also thought about, like, if this is some kind of mental manipulation, yeah, conditioning, training, a system. This is his handler. I don't know. But, or one of her flying monkeys. And he never looked at it that way. But this woman... Anyway, so this woman was blocking and cutting off and basically refusing to let him leave. And in this deck, Eight of Cups is also about having superfluous, or it's just petty dreams, aspirations. These are not worthwhile goals, but at the same time, this is someone who wants to leave. She has been blocking it. As you can see, they're both a number 5 here. This one is emotionally manipulative. This one is straight up words and all kinds of mental games with this right here. And they both are working to block him from leaving. But if he really wanted to, he could. That's the thing. That's his fallback. It's like, oh my God, but I'm being manipulated. That's his excuse. He already had that written into the doctor's note. And then they're going to read that way, but let me go down there. So, while these two busybodies are busy manipulating this guy, this is going on behind the scenes. This is also behind this guy's back. Anyway, so this is a messenger from a friend. This is also future good news, or this is encouragement, assistant. This is just describe that's a friend. Good news. All right. Delivering good news. All right. And this here is a student who is studying and learning, preparing for something. But I feel like these are two separate people, but at the same time, it's the same people. Okay, so this is good news, and this is someone learning about stuff. Because see, like, he's getting like some information about this red dot thing, and this red dot feels like some kind of evil kind of group, and I don't even know if they're officially like a group or a cult or a community, but this seems narcissist. Someone learning about narcissists right here. And preparing to face this dragon. I'm not there yet. Okay. But these are two people who are students seeking knowledge. And these people are so busy plotting and scheming, they don't realize that they're being observed. And we're all learning how to deal with these energy blockers. Because look, they're just flat out blocking this energy. But he could leave if he really wanted to. I mean, so, this is, in this deck, this is a man of medicine. This is also a fatherly, affectionate type of person. This is also the counselor. This is also, you know, it could stand for Scorpio or something. But, well, and that's also Scorpio. But, man, now I gotta unfold my leg. Oh, Jesus. I know, but I don't want to buy anything because it's not time to buy something yet. So, but this is someone who is, well, he's watching someone else. These two are so busy, like, plotting and scheming, but this guy is focused on her, even though it's behind his back. But, these two don't seem to be paying attention. They're like, cheers. He's like, look how big my cup is for you. Anyway, yeah, look, they're having an enjoyable little chat, conversation, enjoying shit. And this guy over here is like, oh God, look at what I'm surrounded by. Alright, but someone has become like emotionally mature and intelligent, and this transformation has, or this, I mean, this is a, they thought they're, feels like you're emotionally dying or something, but this is someone who, I don't want to say rose like the phoenix, but it's always changing, always growing, always overcoming difficulties. This is someone who is being, let me make sure that's a 6, okay. This is earthly conquests. This is someone who, oh God, now I'm going to be jittery again. That's so irritating. Alright. I don't know. These are some people that are overcoming things that needed to end so that new things can begin. And these people don't want people to end the old. But it's going to happen anyway. Because, I mean, because this is going to self-destruct. Because they're going to start eating each other. They always do. And see, this guy over here, who knows what the fuck, he's also sneaking around behind both of their backs. But as long as he's not, you know, going with God, they're fine. But yeah, this is evil. This is a lot of people's wheel of fortune that they're trying to change. This is a regular thing. So, we got some people learning here and admiring each other. Oh, look, yeah, this is like the Lover is a man in love and looking, a man who loves and is looking for love, and a woman who nurtures and can feel This is a man who is emotionally available. So, and also these are scales. And this is Anubis. This is someone who brings in the angel of death, or the angel of... This is divine assistance to rebalance these scales. Because, ding, that's right there. But this is overcoming some kind of heartache. So, this Knight of Wands, this King of Wands, this is like, this is a man who is... This is a passionate man, but I think that... Well, he was obviously looking for something to... Not save a hoe, but... You know, he likes to be the nice... He likes to be like the knight in shining armor. And he did that for, Now, he also is mirroring this situation. He's got some kind of bossy bitch and some kind of bitchy bitch also on his side. And this is what they want him to be like. But, see, look, he's been watching this situation like, everybody's been watching this situation. Everybody got their eyes on it. And this is a generous, and he's good at business. Yeah, he's a very, passionate person. And it's just someone who not fights for the underdog, wants to correct injustice or speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Or in just some way, he is a very methodical, slow person, but very detail oriented. He is... I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I know it when I see it. And then I think he saw it. And because this is a fire sign, this is like a moon sign that's a water sign. Yeah, it's like okay, so he used to be with this Queen of Wands. Now, pretend this is, Universe B, also on his side. I don't think his ex and his ex are the same. I don't know. I don't think they both dated Kelly. Nobody wants to date Kelly. But, it's like whoever this maternal type woman is, joined forces with her. I see, this was a woman who could ignite. She can get him to get a hard on, but, well, not anymore because there's nothing solid behind it. I'm the same way. Like, once I realized... Yeah, whenever I realized this guy will just fuck anybody, like, I was like, wow, I thought it meant something, but I guess not. Because I call it studying himself out. And I don't think he was doing that with me because, I'm a broke ass on purpose and whatever. But I had not realized that his pattern before meeting me. But whenever I think of the clues... This is a man who is also an opportunist. He finds women with some kind of resource. Like, some... I see this all the time. These men just want to lounge around and have a woman pay for everything. But then treat him like shit. But these women take it because it's not about the feelings. It's about someone else not having it. Anyway, so this guy was also with the Queen of Wands who just wanted everybody to look at her, tell her how great she is, but there's no substance behind it. This is all just wand energy. This is just, it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. It's a bunch of magic tricks. But there's nothing... She presented herself as if she was really marketable. And, everybody will love me. Everybody will watch you'll make $1 million off me. But because she's all, she ain't that great. She was completely lying. See, she was just trying to steal something, or she's just obsessed with having people. She's a wannabe like leader. She wants to be seen as the intelligent teacher, and everybody is her student anyway. But this guy, he doesn't want just passion or lust. He needs somebody who is worth his time because he can't help it. He is, if you're gonna do something, do it right, or if you're gonna, he's just not gonna treat someone like shit. It honestly takes more effort to treat someone like shit rather than just be nice. But okay, so this Queen of Cups, she's also a clairvoyant, and she also has some spiritual gifts that he sees that she is now. Two of coins in this deck is equilibrium. This is a readjustment or healing or rearranging of one's life after a heartbreak. And she did it the right slow way, She didn't just try to rush through it, because also someone was juggling her, and see, they tried to kill her whenever they left her. Their goal was and it's just to validate himself at her expense. Ew, you know what? I've had like this weird fucking energy like all fucking night. Like, it's not like, and this happens occasionally, it's like heart palpitations, but it feels like it's someone else's, or like I am what is it, like in sync with them, or like unintentionally feeling in their place. I don't know, but this heart situation, someone is sick to their heart about a situation, and it ain't her, and it ain't him. It's only him. Now, I think that this is divine masculine, and he used to be in this energy, but I don't think he was a fuckboy. I think it's just his environment. He was raised in a materialistic environment. So, but then, even though he could pretend or, play the part, it didn't feel good. It was a struggle because he's a sensitive man, and this is like the husband. Yeah, that's right. This is the rural life. This is a man who believes in traditional roles in life. He just wants to get married and like be monogamous and go work and then come home, and his wife is sitting there, not a care in the world, like that Summer Breeze song. And she's just sitting there, not a care in the world, with a big smile. That's all he wants. And then, I guess also this is saying he is also having to rearrange after. This is a deep disappointment. But by facing this deep disappointment, it does lead him to what he wanted originally. I know, see, this was supposed to be fast, like 10 minutes. But no. Now my finger doesn't want to bend. Alright, now this is I just wanted one final card to, but we're not there yet. So, I'm looking at this right here. This is, now, while she's trying to control other people's wheels, in this little section right here, I see that this man, is manifesting or creating or You know, after watching what these bitches be doing, he is. She sleeps around. Yeah, yeah. One is a whore and one is a greedy bitch. So this man has been. It's like he's been learning something about this situation, and like it's like he's just having a nice chat with this woman over here. Like you know, you're right. And then he is um he wants to be the perfect man, but like in a motivated way, in a positive way. Um but see, this is like, and it sucks because I have the same problem where you're an honest person just trying to, and other people aren't honest. But because they're not honest, they project onto you. What if I'm trying to steal something, they are too. It's projecting. I mean, these two women are gonna have it out. But yeah, he's been learning and he has been facing his shadow side or facing his demons or it's like he's not gonna be able to get this wheel until he defeats this dragon. But he'd been talking to some people and he's like, you know what? This dragon, it's like in that horror movie It, where it's just the devil is in your mind. It's a hallucination. It's a he can't actually kill you. He can fuck with you, but he can't kill you. They talk about that in Job. But his mind is getting um it's like she's like, this is how you fill your own cup, and this is how you keep other bitches out of your cup, and just I don't know. He's but so while he's just letting them like do their little thing behind his back because it's like look, they'll occupy themselves. That's what they do. They cannibalize each other, and meanwhile nobody cares about that guy. Okay, so anyway, and look, he's still just sitting there with his hand out, and everybody moved on. So this guy is successfully slaying his dragons, and it's making him feel very secure and confident. So I was like, well, like, who specifically is this King of Wands or whatever? Because I do ask for clarifiers as I'm going. But, I don't know. This is also about illumination. Anyway, so while this guy's getting illuminated on some facts and shit, this is, yeah, this is where, like, I was like, well, what's the end point of that? And then what's the end of that? Anyway, so this is, a, this is someone who is simplicity, and this is, it's like happiness, but it's innocent happiness. It's also um it's a simpler way of thinking, and it's it's just happiness. This is nostalgia, but not in a bad way. It's feeling like a kid again. And, well, this is a Leo card and the strength, but this is also about moral and spiritual energy and strength. This is be like living in integrity makes them feel good. You know, I'm the same way. I'm like, you know, it makes me feel good to be a good person. Other people don't feel that way at all. They don't care. Um, this is also, see, like he overcame his dragon, and he tamed the beast within himself. And God, why is that word slipping my? It's it's like, whenever you love somebody, before the first time you got your heart broke. Yeah, and in some way, he's people are being illuminated, and it's helping them to find their happiness, like their real happiness. Anyway, okay, so this is Mr. Juan. This is Mr. Leo over here. He's also like taking notes. And I don't know, he just feels very this is the Sun King. Well, I always call the Sun card the Sun King card, like it's like baby King Louis, like on top of the world. Uh like because you know what? Because that guy was Flash right there. He brought Flash. And anyway, so the Sun King over here arises. And so these mean girls, busybodies, I don't know, everybody just chatting around them. Everybody's like, because throughout this whole thing, like, everybody sees exactly what they are. Before, people thought that this was like his nice mom or nice lady or so respectable. Oh, look, she's so popular. She's so trendy and sexy. And the thing is, though, is people are slaying the dragons. These are dragons that they send out on their behalf. So while people have been learning over here, and these are also people who are like it's like they're on a search, they're on a journey, but they're not. It's like, look, I'm not trying to be like lost in Las Vegas, but it is trying to search for a path somewhere. And this is also, yeah, wisdom. This is a lady of science. This is someone who is, well, she's observant, but she is, oh, ancient wisdom. That's what it is. This is the temple of Isis, divine feminine. And by people choosing the divine path right here, see, this guy was looking for a path. And by choosing, the divine path, and it's so sad how like some people are looking for like spirituality and they accidentally come across like occult stuff, and because they weren't raised going to church or anything. Oh, I'm like, is this battery almost dead? Don't tell me that. No. Okay. So this leads to their inheritance. This leads to generational wealth. By taking the spiritual path, it's to thine own self be true. This is trusting your instinct, because why would you lie to yourself? Because whenever you're like have good motives, like you're gonna go the right way, and it inevitably, even if you're forever a broke ass, um, just living in integrity, just because. And you won't even know that you're poor. Like, I grew up on a military base. None of us knew we were poor. Um, so, yeah. Now, this conflict and blockages going on behind the scenes, they're trying to cause endings. And they want... Now, this is also closing out of accounts in this deck. This is division of goods. This is... You're closing up a stage in your life. And this is, getting justice. So somebody tried to block something just from happening, or they didn't want it to be fair. They were trying to block it. They were um, making it look like people were juggling. Oh, that used to get on my nerves too. Like back whenever I first started watching tarot, every time they would see two of coins, oh, that means he's cheating. He's cheating. That's definitely what it means. And it would really get on my nerves because juggling doesn't necessarily mean cheating. Because before I walked into tarot land, I've never heard of juggling people. That makes me think of somebody is not getting help with anything, being blocked from it. See, look, somebody over here, but they wanted to have victory over someone else. So they were willing to break the equilibrium of people and not have them close out cycles because, and they had generational wealth confused. They think that generational wealth means that you'll be like a Rockefeller or like Donald Trump, come from old money. No, this is like, look, none of my people were ever like rich at all. But we were just some like happy country bumpkins that really generational wealth to us was having enough. So, okay. So this death, conflict, sadness they tried to arrange, their little shit parade has stopped. Or has been blocked from happening. So, this guy, remember McDouche over here, he thought that by leaving, that by abandoning someone or leaving someone would lead to, it was like he was like being mean, like to show off. He thought it would make him look like, oh, look what a heartbreaker he is. But all he did was break his own heart. Because this choice that he didn't make, he was also like juggling, you know, which option. Now, here's what I didn't understand. He was already my boyfriend. Why do I have to compete for a boyfriend that I already have? I had never heard of anything so stupid in my life. No, you try to get me to compete for you before we're together. Once you're already with me, like we had already like been talking about rings and shit like that. In fact, I had bought some cheap silver rings just to like, because, I don't know, just to. But yeah, we were talking about marriage and all that shit. But he thought that by abandoning me, that he would be getting some kind of public recognition. But this is a very, because not only like are you disappointed, but now you look like a fool. You were mean just to be mean, just to like, see, he left this Scorpio or this Queen of Cups thinking that, shoot, you shall die without me. But this Queen of Cups instead, she just like went within. She's okay with being alone. And, if you're gonna like leave me and play these little baby games, I'm not competing for my own boyfriend, you dick. What kind of ridiculous shit is that? But anyway, it just made her stronger. And, so, yeah. So, this is already like 45 minutes. Thank God nobody watches these. Alright, so, this lover's situation, this is a choice, the test, that someone tried to secretly block also. They didn't want someone to choose, or in some way, it's like, well, look, the cycle's going to close out anyway because it's what's fair. And this Eight of Wands, this is movement, momentum. These are things coming together. Um, like once this starts, there's no stopping it. And they tried to stop it, but this Queen of Cups over here, she is prepared. You know, she knows what's up, and this backstabbery, well, I mean, it's at 10. It's over now, ain't it? Don't matter what happened. Don't matter who said what to what and when and how and who was related and who likes butt sex and who likes, you know, like right now there is like some utter fucking nonsense. This shit where like they're like, oh, this is someone. Okay, first of all, like there are two girls that are lesbians, but they don't want nobody to know because they like to pretend they like men so that they can get their money. But these two women, yeah, they'll also act like, oh, I love to have threesomes and blah, blah, blah. No, they like to have sex with each other. And they're just putting on a show for you so that they can get your money. But, he's not happy about it at all. But, because whenever he thought he left, he thought he'd be able to go back or how could I get over it? And it's like, no, motherfucker. It's because I'm smart. I be watching shit. I'm fucking responsible. I'm serious over here. I'm emotionally, you know, intelligent. I'm not these silly bitches. These are the kind of silly bitches he's used to. And he thought maybe I might be a silly bitch. But I'm sorry, but I'm not. And things are set in motion, and all they did was embarrass themselves because this is divine healing. So this is illumination, this is clarity, and this is closing out a cycle completely. This is accomplishment. This is at a good stage. And this is hope springs from, you know, nothing. But this is divine guidance. And this is also healing and having serenity about what happened. Realizing that things needed to be closed out before the next chapter could start. And it was, you know, Eight of Wands all on that shit. That means, also messages. Yeah, see, people are getting the message. And also, communication and division of assets. This is, I'm thinking about Libra, but this is also court. Someone's in court and they are closing up, you know, all the court business because this love situation, whoever they were married to had secrets and she was in it for the money. And I don't know, like, this wasn't supposed to go on that long, but you can't turn other people's wheels, and you cannot steal someone else's destiny. I don't know who these people, like, what kind of Scooby-Doo language is this? Like, you can't, you know, they thought that they were spiritual because they do magic tricks and manipulation. These are people who wanted spiritual powers to manipulate other people and control things. And whenever that's your goal, you're not going to get that ancient secret knowledge at all. Oh, yeah, what's that story about? Okay, so Enoch goes up there and Archangel Michael is showing him the tree of knowledge, the tree of life, and the trees just smelled phenomenally great. You know, there are all these trees, and Enoch, of course, asks about, what is that one that smells amazing? Tell me about that tree. And Archangel Michael says, why do you want to know of that tree? What's it to you? And a lot of people don't really understand, like, what Michael is asking there. But what he's saying is, what are you going to use this knowledge for? See, yeah, she is seeking they're thirsty bitches. Maybe these thirsty bitches ought to get some water and stop, like, trying to suck on pennies. Oh. Okay, but anyway, so Michael asks him, what are your intentions with this knowledge? Or why should I tell you? What are you going to do with it? For what purpose do you need it? And because he knows this is also why humans don't get all the knowledge, because, well, knowledge is power. This is how come the upper elite class, that's the only difference between poor people and wealthy people. Like, I've been wondering, why do wealthy people think they're better than poor people? It's just money. That has no bearing on your quality as a person. If anything, it makes you worse. And it's education. Because in order to get the high paying jobs, you have to go to college. And it takes money to make money. So these people are not actually better than us, but they tell people they are. But just because you got through college doesn't mean you're smart. But this whole thing has been, it's a weeding out process. So anyway, Michael was like, why do you want to know, Enoch? What's your purpose with it? And Enoch says, just for the joy of smelling this awesome tree, I need to know, why does it smell so good? And, can I buy that in like a scent? Can I wear it? Or just for the joy of knowing it. Like, and, then he told Enoch some stuff on the down low, but Enoch couldn't really write it down because people will use knowledge, kind of like people are seeking some kind of spirituality or awakening or something, and they don't know where to go to find out this knowledge because a bunch of these charlatans. Okay, and that's why Mormons don't do, angels or talking about spirituality or whatever. It's because whenever Mormonism first started in like the 1850s, at that time, spirituality was a new thing, and really it was just a bunch of people pretending that they were spirits, knocking on walls and stuff like that, playing tricks. Yeah, because that was going on. So they're like, look, we don't know what to do about that, so just like don't go there until later. But, yeah, this was a difficult heartbreak to gain balance back from. But it's like just stay in integrity and be moral about it. Because you know what? This guy could have told me, yo, like, it was cool kicking it with you, but I'm broke right now. I'm stuck at my mom's, and I need some drugs, but I don't want to get a job because my mom won't give me one right now because she'll only give me a motorbike. He could have just said all that shit. I'm using these women for money or for drugs, but I'm sorry that I'm sleeping around, but I don't know how to provide for myself. Now, while I would have broke up with him anyway, there would have been a comeback from that, but no. And the other thing is he was willing to, rather than getting through this 5 energy, rather than cutting through the conflict and facing facing yourself. This is in denial about pretending you're happy and leaving something behind. He didn't want to be broke. He's like, but my mom pays for my phone, or I don't. Not everybody's looking at you, I don't know. This dude, I don't know. And the thing is my ex, he's like a teenage girl. He's behaving like a girl, like a man. Like, would be like, I'll be damned if somebody controls me with money. I make my own money. No. They're willing to be like a little bitch boy so that they can. It's amazing. But yeah, so while he's been, I mean, just look how cut off he is from everybody. He's always walled off. But I saw his mother do that to his daughter, too. I said, that's the loneliest little girl I've ever seen. And I told him immediately. I was like, you know what? Your mom's, like, getting her molested, right? Immediately. And, I saw on his face that he knew. But he was going to pretend he didn't. Because I would be facing a dragon. And so, but, oh, also notice, the wise man and the foolish man. So here's foolish man. Oh, look, he's all low vibing. And then we got high vibing guy over here. And she's like, seeing her options, and it's definitely not that guy. I don't know. It's so emasculating to watch a man be this manipulated. Because everybody knows that's not his baby. Everybody's fucked his. Everybody knows his mom is. Everybody knows that this woman over here is totally not. Everybody knows. But he's gonna play stupid. Don't play stupid. But yeah, this is a man who is low vibing and he gets nothing. And then I guess, but whatever. This is already like a fucking hour long. I'm sorry. But yeah, here's some more detail. Now, this guy, well, this Queen of Wands is supposed to be another Queen of Wands. She's been pretending to be his match, but she's not. And, yeah, this has to do with a community of people. It's like, this is, how did it turn into competitive tarot reading? It's not supposed to be like that. That's so dumb. This is spirituality. That's like so counter. You can't be competitive and spiritual. Yeah. Anyway, so some shit is going to be made right. It's already in the process, and everybody knows what they need to know. Okay, anything else? Please like and subscribe. Feel free to donate to my PayPal. I don't really have PayPal. I don't do online banking. I don't do anything online because this guy and his bitches. Oh my god, so many phones. I'm just, you know what? Like, just once again, I know that, if you say it too often, but like every fucking day, I am so thankful that he left my ass. I'm glad you found someone better than me. I'm glad you broke my heart because, like, it wasn't fair. Withholding. Behaving like a high school girl. Talking behind people's backs. And this has been so. These people didn't even need to do all this. But yeah, there was a dragon in the middle of all of it. This is a evil energy. And notice it is now all about, like, everybody sees it now. Yeah. And everybody been sitting back and talking about it, like, it's just funny, like, and none of this makes any sense. Anyway, so, yeah. And that's the end.